It is now 1300. I'm going to officially start our meeting off. Not going to take account of current members here just yet. I'll take account at the end of the meeting just in case some people come late. Currently present, we have KD2 UCJ, Robert, KD2 WLN, Cody. I'm sorry, I forget the other Cody's call sign.
N3KW.
Yep. And that's our officers. And I'll pass it on to Robert.
Yeah, nothing from last month's notes, so we'll go into the expense report. I'm gonna fill in for the treasurer. So like I said, our annual is gonna be about 871. We did have a new charge come in that I didn't project, and it is, I believe, $120 from Northwest Agencies. They're gonna charge us every year to keep us as a functioning nonprofit organization. So I need to calculate that in a little bit better, probably bump us up to about $1,000 even. Now it won't be as effective when we switch over to Matt's new website and we significantly reduce our costs. And yeah, so right now our checking account is at $472.35. That's not including, I think, 2 memberships we just got, and membership for everyone now is open. Okay, we're officially started 1 April, so that's going to be our date from now on is 1 April. But it is open right now, and I tested it out. Some others tested it out for me, but the first thing I'm doing after this meeting is signing up, and then we'll be good to go. Our Stripe account is $0 because everything from Stripe gets transferred to our checking. PayPal's $220. And yeah, so budget updates for this month. The fundraiser for all of our clothes and all of our stuff on Printful is going to end the 1st of April. So if anyone wants to get a shirt or whatever, I recommend the flag and torch shirts. They're pretty sweet. Go ahead and grab one of those before the thing ends. I would say that if you get a membership, I do have a $5 or 5% discount code or $5 discount code on there that you guys can use if you spend like $30 or more. Membership, again, starting 1 April. We do have, so Dan, Dan Williams, Will Daniels. There we go. First sergeant at 101st. He has his company, Daniels Leatherworks. He really wants to do our summer fundraiser and do a lot of leather stuff. So we're going to talk about that over the next couple of weeks about what we want. I already sent him a sweet Warrant Officer belt buckle, and I'm going to have him make a belt for me. But if you guys get any ideas, just let me know. That being said, that completes everything for the treasurer brief, going into committee briefs. Membership, like I said, 1 April starting membership pending a vote later on in this meeting. Currently, military amateur radio page is at 2064. That's a 5.8% increase from January. The US page is up 6.8%. The FATS Facebook page is up 128%. Milham up 32%, and our Discord is up 275% from January. So we have more people coming in, which is pretty awesome. And then after this, we'll get a real good number of who actually wants to contribute as a member. I think after QRPX, we can reach out to some of these folks and be like, hey, get involved. And I think all of us kind of realize that membership in this organization, we've been helping each other out left and right to kind of like solve answers, and it'll definitely make us more lethal moving forward. That being said, Matt, go ahead to you for public affairs.
All right, so happy Sunday, everybody. On public affairs with the website and IT support. Discord is working good. Have no issues with it. I'm still trying to get all those untrusted members to just like those rules. If you guys have any issues with that, have any problems, you guys see any kind of sus accounts, let me know, and we'll take care of those individuals. for updates to the website and different things like that, as Robert already said, I'm working on a brand new website that is going to be hosted for us. And so I am looking at getting that upgraded, getting that all done. I'm just testing some different platforms. A big thing for me is just kind of membership or member portals. So being able for you guys to be able to pay your dues, track your stuff, do everything on your own without just have a lot of automation. So working on all that, making sure everything's fine tuned, and for me, a big thing is security. Making sure that if you're going to be putting your credit card into something that is very secure, so just making sure that's all good. On content creation and all things like that, appreciate everybody that has been sending in videos for us to get some media out there. You guys can still send in videos as long as it's in landscape mode. We can't really do the Snapchat videos, but if you guys have like decent like videos where we can make a instructional video or promotional, something like that, we would really appreciate that. And that's all I have.
Yeah, Matt, on that, in the newsletter that I pushed out, email to everyone that's subscribed to the newsletter, I made a Dropbox submission. So anything for QRPX, pictures, videos, whatever you got, there's a Dropbox already. Drop it in there, and I'll aggregate it, and I'll build something for us. That's pretty cool. I believe it's on the Cody.
That's what I figured. All right, hey, so for the adventure committee, we'll talk a little bit about POTA. Recently, we just had one of our members, N3KW, utilize the club call at a Parks on the Air. So that's officially someone who's finally used the club call other than myself. Submission was pretty for the logs was pretty easy. I think I will have to process them through my own email, but on the air at flagandtorchsociety.com is where you send those, and just make sure that your grid is good and that you utilize the operator and the station call sign as the club call. So kind of fun doing some of that, especially so using someone else's club call. Or right, Cody?
Yeah, definitely
But,
just a few stumbles.
Yeah, especially when you're used to calling your own call. But yeah, there are some. Say, let me see here. POTA Support Your Parks Weekend coming up, I think in April, and working on to the next part of June. I think June 24th through 25th is ARRL Field Day. So I think it's definitely right around the corner, especially with how busy our lives are. So that just kind of put that, guys, in your wheelhouse. Other ARRL contests that are going on come April 16th, which happens to be the same weekend for the Support Your Parks Weekend, is the Rookie Roundup. That's all on phone. It's on multiple bands, and it's ideally meant for newer hams to get on the air. So you get extra points for having folks that you made contact with that are under a year or under 5 years of having their license. So that's kind of cool. Other than that, I really don't have anything else for the adventure committee, and I just enjoy seeing people with Parks on the Air. So thank you, Cody, for doing that. Move on to Rob, I think.
Yeah, so 100%. If you're in Secret Channel 4, we are doing the new club challenge for Parks on the Air, and I expect that we just absolutely crush it. I'm gonna send. I don't know if Matt's recording the chat, but if you're not Matt, don't do it. I sent out this to the guys today as some thoughts on the QSL card. Something neat that we can do, and have a little QSL card for the POTA weekend that we can all pitch in for, and send some cards out. So we are doing that. We need to put our name on the map and let people know who we are. So on to me. Let's see. I believe. All right, military compliance. Again, in these conversations and in this after chat, it is going to be recorded. So remember what you're saying. And if you hear anyone start talking about anything that shouldn't be talked about during a recorded session, just just nip it and yeah. But keep it to a releasable level. But we can still talk kind of TTPs for competition sense, not so much tactical sense. Let's see. I just shot a message out to everyone in the QRPX chat, so we'll see if they want to come join us in the chat after this. We're going to start up around in like 18 minutes to kind of talk about all the topics. Cody Watson's going to run us through all the stuff we wanted to talk about before, but none of us had time to do it. So we got our first video with Rob, and Dave McGinnis liked it, and some people liked it. But I'd like to film another lengthy portion where we kind of just talk about different things, antennas, coax, all that stuff, and kind of build up some saved documentation and videos and stuff. So people who are doing the next competition of July X, Noble Skywave, or any of the other ones, they kind of have some stuff going on. I still have note on here that I need to work on the website because I'm just being lazy. So if you guys know resources of web pages you want added to the website, we'll put it there. I know I've been finding myself using the Flag and Torch page a lot more because I always forget websites or I don't save them or something like that. So I'll just add them on there. All right. That kind of wraps it up. Matt, did we have any old business that we wanted to address?
Not that I'm aware of. I think we should be good on old business.
Okay. So new stuff. I know we kind of mentioned it going through here, but first thing I'm going to mention is membership starting 1 April. I think that it's something that we should consider, something we should do. I know we talked about 1 June, but I think 1 April is a good time to start this.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Just because of how busy the summertime gets, so I 100% agree. Yeah, motion to start membership on April 1st.
Second.
Okay, Matt second. There we go.
right. Yeah. Any opposed?
For the no opposed.
All right. So we'll jot that one down. We're going to start 1 April, and then continuing on. Let me check. Matt sent me a message. So we're just going to talk about the idea of starting a VoiceNet. We're going to get Ted Harden and probably Matt to work together to start a VoiceNet on Echolink. If you guys are down for that, I think it'd be something that we can check into a little bit easier once a week just to say hello and just a common node that we can reflect off of.
That should sound good. I mean, just to build up on that, we also have that TeamSpeak VoIP already set up that is working on being built up to kind of connect the bases. Echolink will kind of assist that a little more. A lot more people are familiar with that, and it has more kind of mobile phone applications and things like that. And then we also have a all-star node as well now. So when it comes to
let's I know you're going to keep going. I say we don't motion or vote on this at all.
Yeah.
I think we need to talk a little bit more on all of our capabilities and tie it in together. So for the sake of time, we'll keep going. Sorry, Matt. I love you.
No, yeah, it definitely needs to be tested and coordinated a lot more before we work on that.
So on the topic of Will Daniels and Daniels Leatherwork selling merchandise with our branding on it, and then providing a percentage cut. We still have to work out the finer details, but the general concept is of him working with us is out there.
Are you making a motion to do that?
I'll go
I-
ahead and motion for Will Daniels to work on selling merch for us and giving us a cut.
I second.
All
I
in
like
favor?
it. Aye.
Yep.
Any opposed? Nothing heard, so good to go.
All right, sounds good. So I'll get with him, and just things in the back of our head we got to think about is what kind of cool leather stuff do we want? Like I said, I'm already gonna have him build me a cheesy Warrant Officer belt. But if you guys have branch specific stuff, flag and torch specific stuff, I don't know if coasters or Leatherman tools or something really nerdy. We can all come together and come up with really good ideas and vote on that.
Baofeng Radio Hostler.
Yep, Baofeng Radio holsters. Last topic of discussion is starting a FATS Twitter and Robert Bryan, KO4YOX, being the one to manage it. I do think that Flag and Torch Society, as good as we are at social media, I think we need help from as many people as possible. It's hard for myself and Matt just to manage it sometimes, and Cody doesn't know how to use a computer most of the time, so I'm not gonna give it to him. So yeah, thoughts on that?
Oh, I bring the motion to put Rob in charge of Twitter because I can't do it.
I'll second that.
Okay. Cody seconds. Any
Beat ya.
yeah. All in favor?
Yeah.
Any opposed?
Okay.
All right.
Robert, you have the burden. So we'll talk. We'll talk after this. We'll figure out what kind of types of accounts they have when it comes to administrator, content creator, whatever it may be. So we can figure that all out in the future. Let it be known that after 1 April and everyone has an official membership, we all become voting parties. So don't feel left out. I know people are sad. It might take a little bit longer for the voting process, considering bandwidth, videos, stuff like that. We might have to do text voting, but yeah. So I think that brings me to the end of everything that's really going on with Flag and Torch. I'll tell you that from what I gathered from myself and Matt and Cody and all of us is that we go through waves of lots of work and then a little work. I think we're at that peak where Matt's currently in BLC and then transitioning to his SkillBridge or CSP or whatever it is. Immediately when he gets back from BLC, I'm forward. I'm an investigating officer. I'm setting up an HF competition for the Polish Army, and I'm not even in the S6. Cody's in the field. He just lives there now. So we're at that high peak of a lot of things going on. So the more people that can chip in and help, whatever it is, like Rob just being like, "Hey, I can do Twitter," like that's an amazing thing, or just whatever small thing you think you can chip in, it makes the community way bigger and way better. And I promise you, like, I don't know, I think things are going great. So final round robins. If any of the regulars have anything they want to say or have to say about Flag and Torch, now is your time to speak.
Yeah, actually, I was working on the K2FTS QRZ page, and all I've got is my own photos for it. So if anybody else has some quasi-civilian, quasi-military garb while you're doing some radio stuff, that'd be great. So to throw on there, I know quite a few of the old school hams. When they check out your QRZ page, they always got questions with it when I'm talking about. So definitely a good conversation starter and try and getting the old guys in and new guys. But yep, QRZ page is going on a little bit, getting a little revamp. So just putting that out there.
All right, sounds good. Matt, you want to wrap this up?
Yep, so that's going to be the end of the official meeting. Quick meeting today. It's 13:22 Eastern, so that's going to be the wrapping up the meeting, and we had 16 members. Thank you for everyone who attended, and this is the end of the March meeting. And for the next meeting for April, we will be posting that on the Discord. So if you're watching this on YouTube or wherever, please make sure you're checking the Discord for upcoming events. And that's at the end of this meeting.